This is Mohammad Yunus. Today we will discuss lecture number 5 from chapter number 2, Experimental Technique in Chemistry, first year class. The topic we will discuss today, that is crystallization. As we know, this is separation technique. In previous lecture we have discussed separation technique of filtration. Now crystallization process is there. What is crystallization? It is a process of separation of solute from solution by filtering hot saturated solution. By filtering the hot saturated solution. This is known as crystallization. This is separation technique in which those substances which are crude impure substance, these impure substance they are separated. So solute from solution can be filtered, can be separated by filtering it the hot saturated solution. This is known as crystallization. Basic principle of crystallization is that solute is separated from solution that solute is maximum soluble at high temperature the solute which we have separate from solution, it should be maximum soluble at high temperature and excess amount of solute is separated, crystallize when cooled. When it is crystallized, excess amount of solute is separated. So this is basic principle of crystallization. Solute should be maximum soluble at high temperature at their boiling point, and excess amount of solute is separated when they are crystallized, when they are cooled. So this is basic principle of crystallization. How crystallization process is carried out? Following different steps are there to obtain the pure product, to separate the crude from different samples from solution. Impure substance, how can we purify it, how can we separate by crystallization technique? So these are major steps to perform crystallization process. First one is choice of solvent, preparation of saturated solution, filtration process, cooling, collecting the crystals, drying crystallized substance, and at the end if colored materials are there then they are decolorized. So decolorization of undesirable colors. So following these are steps for crystallization. First point is choice of solvent for performing crystallization process. This is by heat and trial method. First one, we will select ideal solvent that is used in crystallization process. This is from heat and trial method. What is heat and trial method? It is the technique in which number of solvents are tried to choose the best solvent which is used in crystallization. So this method is known as heat and trial method. In this method, number of solvents they are tried, they are used, solute is dissolved into different number of solvent. Solute is supposed dissolve into water, it is dissolved into organic solvent like an acetone, in ether, in benzene, or different solvent may also used. The solvent in which best solubilities occur or other, that is best one for crystallization process, maximum solute in particular solvent which will dissolve, that is our best solvent, and this is selected from choice of solvent by heat and trial method. So first point is selection of ideal solvent for crystallization, it is by heat and trial method. Different properties for ideal solvent, it should dissolve maximum amount of solute which we have separated, which we will find pure from the solution. It should be cheap, it should be non-reactive, maximum solubility should take place. Properties of ideal solvent is it does not react with that of any impurity, impurity should not dissolve into it, or if dissolve then their impurity should not form well formed crystal. So these are particular properties of the solvent which we use in crystallization process. Second point is preparation of saturated solution. When we will select our ideal solvent for crystallization, then prepare its saturated solution with that particular solute. Saturated solution of that particular solvent, it is that solution when no more amount of solute is added, it is dissolved at particular temperature. The solution form is known as saturated solution. It is that solution in which solute is dissolved in its maximum capacity at particular temperature. Added solute will dissolve, it does not dissolve into it, but it will settle down as crystal. So that solution is known as saturated solution. So the second point is preparation of saturated solution. After preparation of saturated solution, we will filter it, that is filtration process. Hot saturated solution is rapidly filtered. This is very important point for crystallization. There are some substance, if they filter after a while, then they may freeze again, they may stop into the conical flask, or in process of filtration the process of filtration may stop. So due to certain points, the process of filtration is quickly done because of premature formation of crystals. Certain substance they will freeze, they will stop the process of filtration, so we will not filter this process accurately. So when we form saturated solution, then rapidly we will filter it, so that we will avoid the premature crystallization, the crystals of the process. So after filtration, the impure particle they are separated, and the pure filtrate containing pure substance, it is collected separately. Next point is cooling. The filtrate obtained after filtration process, it is cooled. In cooling, crystals they are formed in this process, and the substance it is purely be separated, because in process of filtration impure particles they are separated out, and then pure substance in form of filtrate it is obtained. So when cooling occur, the substance, the pure filtrate, it is cooled, and they will form well formed crystals. In next point, that is collecting the crystals. When cooling is done, then crystals are formed. These crystals, they are collected, that is from collecting the crystal. When cooling is done, then crystals are formed, but into the beaker some filtrate they are left behind. When crystals are formed in the process after cooling, some liquid left behind. This liquid is known as mother liquor. This is known as mother liquor. Mother liquor is the liquid which is left behind after the process of filtration. After the process of cooling, 100% crystals are not formed, but some crystal along with that of filtrate it is left behind. This filtrate after crystallization process, this is known as mother liquor. So it is necessary to separate the mother liquor and crystals, both we have to separate, and this is the collecting of crystal. These crystals containing mother liquor, crystals are collected by using suction pump, by using gauge crucible. As we in our previous lecture we have discussed that gauge crucible is the apparatus that is used to separate the more precipitated samples. So when maximum crystals are formed during cooling process and little contents of mother liquor it is left here, so we will separate these crystal from mother liquor by using gauge crucible apparatus. So by using that apparatus, crystals are collected, they are separated from mother liquor. Next is drying agent. Drying the crystals. Crystals which are collected from mother liquor, they are dried. Different method we use to dry the crystals. We will dry the crystal by folding it between different folds of paper. We can also dry the crystals from collecting. After collecting the crystal, we will dry it by placing it normally. We may also dry the crystals by using the desiccator. This is a very important laboratory apparatus. Desiccator, it is the most reliable method to dry the crystal. It is the moderate method to dry the crystal, because if we dry the crystal by pressing in between folds of paper, crystals may damage, they may contaminate. So this is not a good method to dry the crystal. A safe and reliable method to dry the crystal is by using vacuum desiccator. Different drying agents are there in vacuum desiccator, like calcium chloride, silica. They may dry the crystals, and from this method a crystal is completely dried. And at the end, if crystals contain some colored material, then they may decolorize also by decolorizing of undesirable color. This is our last point for crystallization. If a crystal contains color, then such impurity color can be decolorized. It is by blending it through animal charcoal. A powder animal charcoal, it is boiled, solution is boiled into the animal charcoal, and this act as adsorbent. Impurities, they are adsorbed through the solution, they are adsorbed into the animal charcoal, and the rest of the crystals, rest of the solution, it is again filtered, and same process is repeated by filtering, then cooling, then collecting the crystal. So in this way animal charcoal adsorb the color from the crystal, and the crystal which will again in solution form, after decolorizing, after removing the color by using animal charcoal, it is again it will be cooled and then dried, and same process is repeated to collect the complete crystals. So this is the separation technique. Crystallization, it is separation of the solute from solution by filtering hot saturated solution. The crude product or impure product, they are clean, they are separated, they are crystallized by using this process, and following different points or steps are there while we have to perform crystallization. First one, we will select a good solvent for crystallization. This is choice of solvent. Different properties of solvents are there which is good for crystallization, like it should be non-reactive, it should dissolve maximum amount of solute, it should safe to use, it does not dissolve the impurity contained into the sample. If impurities they are dissolved, they does not form well formed crystals. Similarly, other different properties of ideal solvents are there. Then we will prepare the saturated solution of that solute whose crystals, pure crystal we have to obtain, and then we will filter it. Hot saturated solution should be filtered so as the crystals they are not formed rapidly. Then cooling is done. After cooling, crystals they are formed, but some liquid left behind, that is mother liquid. We will separate crystal from mother liquid by using gauge crucible, and at the end we will dry the crystal, and if crystals contain colored material, then they may also be removed by blending it through the solutions of the substance with that of animal charcoal. In this way, substance or material whose solution is formed, it is when mixed with that of animal charcoal, it will absorb the color, and rest of the solution it will be colorless. This solution is again filtered, cooled, and then crystals we will collect here. So this is all about crystallization process. Thank you very much.